my friends, happy Saturday. A little bonus video for you today. Earlier I uploaded my weekly series, the Saturday 6, and I told you that I would be giving you guys another video today, and that is because Ulta kicks off their 21 Days of Beauty event tomorrow. So today I wanted to go over, I tried to narrow it down to 5 products, but I couldn't narrow it down to 5. So there are 6 products in here that I would highly recommend. I mean, these products are ones that are pretty much always in my collection, always in my rotation. And so I thought that I would share my excitement with you about these products, because these are ones that if somebody were to say, if I could only purchase one product in the sale, what would you recommend? And then I would ask, well, what are you looking for? Skincare, makeup, whatever. These would be the products that I would recommend. So there's lots of videos going around where they are probably going over the entire 21 days, which are great. Feel free to look to some other content creators for that. But for me personally, and to try to keep this video a little bit shorter, I'm just going to share with you my top 6 products. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of products that I have my eye on, maybe that I haven't tried before. And I'm going to ask for your input if you have any experience with them, to please leave that information in the comment section down below. If you're joining my channel for the first time, hi, I'm Katie. I talk about a lot of home fragrance here on my channel, but I did start out in beauty, and I still like to share a little bit about beauty on this channel. So if that sounds like content that you would be interested in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button before you get on out of here. I will also have the full sale link in the description box down below, so then that way you can go and peruse all of the offerings on there. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Okay, the first product that I am going to recommend is going to be on sale starting March 12th. Now, this is an online only offer, which means that if you were to go in store, you're not going to find this offering. It's offered only online. I am not sure if Ulta is going to turn off their buy online, pick up in store option. I hope not, but just be aware that that may or may not be an option for you. If you have platinum or diamond status with their rewards program, then you are eligible to receive free shipping on all of these items. Okay, so the first order of business here, the first product I will highly recommend is MAC paint pots. Now, this is like an OG YouTube beauty community thing. I feel like, what was it, maybe circa 2015, 2016, everybody on YouTube was talking about this product. And this is one that has stood the test of time, hence why it continues to show up in this sale. It feels like every year this one comes back in. Now, these are regularly $25. They will be on sale for $12.50. Why am I recommending this product? It is a cream eyeshadow. However, it dries down to like a powder finish. This I use as my eyeshadow primer. I love it because it evens out any kind of veininess or discoloration that I might have on my lids. It also prevents my eyeshadow from creasing. Now, for reference, I don't have super oily eyelids. I have pretty normal ones. They're not dry, they're not oily, they're just the Goldilocks, I guess, of eyelids. But I have been using this product literally for almost 5 years now. Not this exact same jar. I have had the same jar though for almost, I would say I cracked this one open about 8 months ago. One jar typically lasts me at least 2 years, and that is with almost daily use, because not only do I use it as eyeshadow primer on the days that I am wearing makeup, I also like to use this product on days like no makeup days, you know, when I'm just maybe putting on a tinted SPF and some powder, throw on a little bit of mascara. I still like to put this product on my lids because it just evens out the lids and gives you just like a very fresh and awake look. So that is the first product that I would recommend. All right, the second product that I am saying yay is a first time offering. I have never seen this product in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I was really excited to see this one being offered. This is Estee Lauder DoubleWear. Now, this will be on March 19th. Estee Lauder DoubleWear is, again, another classic product, especially if you're in any kind of beauty groups on Facebook, or maybe you're asking friends, or even a lot of casual makeup wearers are familiar with Estee Lauder DoubleWear. Again, there's a reason why it has stood the test of time. I find this to be a medium coverage foundation. I know a lot of people describe it as full coverage. I personally find it like medium to buildable full. It's not as full as say NARS Soft Matte, which is what I am wearing today, which is like you literally put a little dollop on, rub it in your hands and put it on. It's like, whoa, complete coverage. I find that DoubleWear is pretty medium when I first start out. Now I typically do apply it with a brush and then go over it with a damp beauty sponge afterwards to pick up any kind of excess and just smooth out my complexion. I personally wear it in the shade 2W1 Dawn in the wintertime, and then in the summertime, my summer shade is 3W1.5 Fawn, Dawn and Fawn, which is golden to olive undertones, and a lot of that is because I self-tan in the summertime, and my self-tanner has an olive base to it. But I love that product because it is truly long wearing. You put it on in the morning and it is not going to budge the rest of the day. It also does not have any chemical SPF in it. There's no SPF at all in it, and I do not detect any fragrance. I believe it's a fragrance-free product. So that is a great product. The only downside I would say is that it does not come with a pump. If you prefer a pump, you do have to buy that separately. Estee Lauder does sell one. I want to say it's around $12. So, I mean, that's you know, do we want to spend $12 on a pump? No. So it's not going to be a deal breaker for me though. I can't remember if I said what the regular price of it is. Regularly, it is $48 and it will be on sale for $24 that day. Now, I'm not sure if I stated this earlier. Sometimes I get talking so quickly and I'm like, oh, did I cover that already? These products, when I say that they are normally this price and they will be this price, it is only for the 24-hour window that the date is that they have set it for sale. So for example, like I just talked about DoubleWear, that is only available on March 19th. If you go to buy it on March 18th or March 20th, you're not gonna have success with it. Actually, hold up, back up. That's another point I wanted to talk about real quick. These offers go live on the Ulta website at midnight Central Standard Time, which means if you are on the West Coast, like I am, right now we're currently on Mountain Standard Time. In the summertime, we're on Pacific Standard Time. That means that these deals will be going live at 11 p.m. my time, Mountain Standard. Or if you are on the extreme West Coast, which would be California, Oregon, Washington, you are going to have access to these deals at 10 o'clock p.m. So, and then unfortunately, if you're on the East Coast, well, you're gonna have to wait until 1 a.m. to have any access to that. That's something you might want to keep in mind if you have your eye on a specific product that you think might sell out fast. Just be aware that you might be able to pick it up earlier or later, depending on that. All right, the next product that I'm going to recommend is on the following day, which was March 20th. This is actually not like, I wouldn't say this is like a sexy pick, but this is a product that has become a staple in my skincare routine, and I would highly recommend these, especially if maybe you get hormonal breakouts, or some of us still break out even in our almost 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s. I know that there's women still in their 60s that say I'm dealing with breakouts. And also if you are like me and have a teenager in your home, you know, they're dealing with some things with their skin usually in those years. This is a great product. The CosRx Master Patch Set. Now, these are like those little colloidal pimple patches, essentially. I love these because they come in a variety of sizes. So there's some large, medium, really small ones. These regularly retail for $19 and it will be $9.50. I do believe that there are 90 patches in this set. So you're really getting a lot of bang for your buck. And like I said, if you have more than, you know, if you're planning to use these for more than just you're really getting the best out of this. I am actually planning to pick up 2 more of these because, yeah, we go through these quite a bit in our household. I love this product because you put it on top of an emerging pimple and you put it, I typically apply it at night after I've washed my face. I will typically, if I apply moisturizer first, I usually will let my moisturizer sink in for at least an hour before I go in and apply this. If you don't have that much time on your hands, I would recommend applying the pimple patch over your zit, and then letting it sit for about 5 minutes and then go in with your moisturizer, just trying to avoid that area. But how these work, if you've never used them, is that the next morning you wake up and it's kind of satisfyingly gross. You pull the patch off and it pulls out all the gunk essentially in there. And it doesn't leave scarring on there, which is a huge a huge thing for me. So highly recommend those if you can get your hands on that. CosRx, I do believe, is like a K-beauty line, and they make some good stuff, but I would highly recommend those. All right, another product that I am really excited about here is on March 26th. I'm really excited about this. The Persona Super Blushes are normally $22 and they will be on sale online only, $11 that day. Now, I currently own it in the shade Carmel. I believe I had it in Terracotta. Was it Terracotta? What was the name of that one? Might have been Terracotta. It's kind of like, it was honestly a little bit too warm toned for me, so I ended up decluttering it. They also have it in a peachy shade. I want to say it's called like Georgia or something like that. But the shade that has me the most excited, because I already own it in the shade Carmel, is the shade Bubble. Now, this is pretty much known to be a dupe for that viral Dior Rosy Glow, but for $11, and I'm telling you, you guys, Persona is actually one of my favorite independent cosmetics brands. You guys know that I love their eyeshadow palette, but these blushes are fantastic. They are a powder blush. They have kind of a, I wouldn't say that they are a completely matte finish blush. There is kind of like a satin finish to them, but I really, really like them. They're long wearing. They are pigmented, but not so pigmented that you feel like you have clown cheeks on. You don't have to be overly cautious with them. They blend out nicely. I would highly recommend them, especially for $11. I mean, now we're getting towards almost drugstore pricing. So would highly recommend that. All right, and then there's a lot of other things that I saw that I'm like, oh, I do like those, but they just didn't make the top cut for me. There are two perfumes in here, Lancome, La Vie est Belle. You know, I've had that product before. If you really like, what's the scent at Bath & Body Works? I want to say it's like Into the Night. If you really like that scent, it's in that same vein, La Vie Belle is. It's a classic scent. And then they are also going to be offering Clinique Happy perfume. The 1 ounce perfume will also be in the offerings. That is another classic one. Mandy, if you are watching this, my cousin, I totally remember the late 90s, you know, that Clinique Happy perfume. You and I both wore it. And in fact, I actually still have it in my collection and my teenage daughter loves wearing it. So those are some perfume offerings. But continuing with 2 more products that I would hands down recommend. On April 1st, this is no joke, you guys, Lancome Idole mascara is regularly $30, which, wow, that had a price hike, because I feel like when it was first released a couple of years ago, that was maybe around the $26 mark. So inflation is hitting our beauty products for sure. Regularly $30, it will be $15, which is still, I want to say, is still kind of expensive for a mascara. I have always said that I feel like the drugstore does mascara very well, that it's not always necessary to buy a high-end mascara. However, when high-end mascaras go on sale for a price close to what I would pick one up for at the drugstore, I personally prefer a lot of L'Oreal mascaras, which Lancome and L'Oreal, they're the same company. I can't remember who owns who. But where I'm going with this Lancome Idole mascara is a very nice mascara. I wore this mascara to, goodness, if I believed in drinking games, I would say take a shot every time I say mascara there. I wore this 2 years ago when our family took a trip to Disney World, and we were there in early August. And let me tell you guys, this mascara did not budge, it did not smudge. It gives you a very full volumized lash look without it being clumpy. It just gives kind of that like fluttery effect. It also lengthens the lashes. So if you are somebody like my daughter, she really, really loves this mascara because she kind of likes that clean girl aesthetic. Just very minimal. She focuses more on like glowy complexion and then having just fluttery lashes. This is a great mascara for that. I always recommend picking these up. If you are somebody who's like, oh, I don't really care, I can wear drugstore mascara. You know what these are great for? These are great for gifts to give to teenagers or maybe college students, because a mascara like this is typically, you know, most teen girls I know or college students, they like to wear mascara. That's probably the makeup product that a lot of them are the most comfortable with, but they generally won't go out and buy a high-end mascara. So I always feel like a mascara like this is one that you can throw into like a little gift bag, maybe a graduation or birthday gift, or maybe just a simple I love you and care about you gift. I just always think that that is something fun to drop into that if you can get it for a good price. All right, and then also on April 1st, my Holy Grail face cleanser is going to be on sale, and that is the Clinique All About Clean Mild Cleanser. Now, there are a couple of other Clinique cleansers, so if you like that, then go ahead and take a look over there, but I'm talking about the All About Clean. It's like a mild, gentle cleanser. This has become my favorite one. I have kept going back to it pretty much over the last 2 years. I've tried other cleansers and they're okay, but there's something about this one that just makes my face feel very clean. Now, I tend to use a double cleansing regimen, especially in the evening when I'm washing off my makeup. I also use another Clinique product. I promise you guys, this is not sponsored at all. I mean, my channel is very small. Nobody knows who I am. I am just sharing my honest feedback with you. My cleansing routine is Clinique. I usually use their Take the Day Off balm, and then I go in with this cleanser. And part of the reason I like both of those products is because they are fragrance free. They clean my skin very well without leaving it squeaky, squeaky clean. For reference, I am 38 years old. My skin is normal to oily. It gets a little bit oilier in the summertime, but right now, as we're coming out of winter, it's more in that normal range. I've had a little bit of dryness, but it does not give me any breakouts. It's like a standby product. I feel like Clinique was such a big thing in the 90s, and they're still around. I just feel like nobody ever really talks about them much, but these are the products that I would highly, highly recommend. If you are looking through this sale and you're like, oh, I just don't know where to start, these are some products that I would say you're gonna be pretty safe picking these up. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the products that kind of caught my eye here, and I would like your input in the comment box down below if you have experience with any of these products. So let's see, a product that, you know, I don't know if I will pick up because I have more than enough eyeshadow palettes, but Lorac is going to have the Fairy Tale Forest palette offered online only on March 15th. Though that palette is regularly $39 and it will go on sale for $19.50. That is a palette that I've had my eye on for a while. I actually really like the Lorac eyeshadow formula. I feel like they're a very underrated one. Nobody ever talks about them, but they have a really good formula. There's a couple of other Lorac palettes that are on sale that day, but that's the one that caught my eye. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. It seems more of like a fall colored type of palette, and honestly, I am truly, truly trying to just give love to the ones that I have right now, so I don't know if I'll pick it up, but I do have my eye on it. On March 17th, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I've never tried that. I do have one of their other, is it like, it's in a thing, and I know that it's in a thing, you know, with a spoolie. I think it's like their tinted brow pomade, or I don't know. It's pretty pigmented, and I believe that is also going to be offered in the sale, but the Clear Brow Gel is the one that speaks to me. That is also an online only offering, regularly $22, will be $11. I've heard that it's a pretty good brow gel. I like to set my brows in place when I do my makeup, so I have my eye on that. March 19th, the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Serum Oil. What is it? I don't know what it is, you guys. It's regularly $56 and will be $28. So that's a little bit spendier item. I'm not sure if I'll pick that up. But if you have any experience with that, let me know in the comment box down below. Let's see, app only on, so that is in the Ulta Beauty app only. This will be offered on March 19th. The Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder Light Catcher. I don't know what that means. Is that like illuminating? Regularly $43, will be $21.50. I don't know. Again, I've got some powders in there that I like, need to work through them. Teamy Blends Vitamin C Serum, regularly $47, will be $23.50. My favorite is the May Love Glow Maker, which is always around like the $28, $29 mark. So I don't know if that's gonna be worth it for me. Urban Decay 24/7 Shadow Sticks, regularly $27 will be $13.50 on March 21st. I feel like these are kind of like the Bobbi Brown Laura Mercier. Now, I did go into my local Ulta. In fact, we had one just open up a couple of days ago, and so I went into a brand new Ulta, and they had some of these sticks out on display. They didn't have the lids on them, and so when I went to go ahead and try them out, they felt pretty dry to me. So I don't know if that's something that I'm going to pick up. Let me know down below if you have tried that. March 21st, this is one that I actually might pick up. And this is a product that I remember having in my collection quite some time ago, and I used it up. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Blush in You Had Me at Merlot, from $26 to $13. So I feel like that's a pretty good price on this one. Bare Minerals, another underrated brand I think that I have had a lot of success with. But this is a beautiful plummy, deep plum type of shade. I have my eyes on it. However, I also have my eye on the new Danessa Myricks blurring balm. There's another shade that's similar to this that I have my eye on, and I know the Sephora sale will be probably going on in April, so I'm not sure yet which one I want to pick up. One that caught my eye the other day, this is also another online only offering on March 24th, is the Bobbi Brown Crushed Oil Lip Gloss. Now I'm not sure if these are the ones that are the opaque, like pigmented formula, or if they are going to include these other ones that were the Bare Sparkle and Bellini. Those really caught my eye. Regularly, those are $32 down to $16. So I don't know if I'm going to pick that up. I really liked the one in Bare Sparkle. I feel like that would be a nice little topper to lipsticks, just to give a little bit of extra glimmer and shine, I guess, to my lips. I do love lip gloss, but I have a ton of them, and they're all in the same variety of shade. So maybe I should exercise some restraint. So let me know in the comment box down below, are you planning to shop this sale? Have you seen anything that has really caught your eye? We would all like to hear what you are specifically shopping for. I also say this every time too. This sale comes around twice a year. There are always sales going on with beauty, so if it's not in your budget right now, don't force the issue. You know, even I have really had to scale back this year and really get my mind in a place where it's like, I don't need everything just because it's on sale. Would I have bought it if it was for full price? If the answer is no, then I probably don't really need it. However, I also recognize that some of you do set aside money in your budget every month, and maybe this will fit into your budget a little bit easier, and maybe you want to treat yourself. So I understand both ends of the spectrum there. So yes, very exciting. I'm trying to see if I covered it all. The link is down below if you want to see all of the offerings. It starts tomorrow. It runs for 21 days. These are daily deals. Ulta usually offers some other like hot buys throughout the week. I haven't seen a catalog or anything else yet saying what those are going to be, but keep your eyes peeled. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you found this video helpful. And I just want to say thank you again for maybe you're spending even more time with me today, because this is my second video that I've uploaded today. But I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.